Good afternoon. I'm Lindsay Davis at ABC News headquarters in New York. We're coming on the air at this hour with breaking news. Just moments ago, the U.S. shot down the suspected Chinese surveillance balloon off the coast of the Carolinas. A recovery operation is now underway. There have been calls for the U.S. to take this kind of action since the balloon's discovery was first announced on Thursday. And this morning, when asked if the U.S. would shoot it down, President Biden said, "We'll take care of it." Defense officials say the balloon was first spotted in U.S. airspace over Alaska, then seen over Montana on Wednesday, where a brief aviation ground stop was ordered as defense officials considered shooting down the balloon. They decided to hold off, ultimately citing safety concerns for those on the ground. The balloon continued moving across the country, last seen over the Carolinas. The Chinese claimed that it was primarily a weather balloon that had floated into American airspace by force majeure, or forces beyond their control. U.S. officials repeatedly said, though, that that was not true, calling it a high-altitude surveillance balloon. The incident, of course, further sours relations between the world's superpowers. Secretary of State Antony Blinken postponing his trip to China. Let's go straight to ABC News contributor, retired Marine Colonel Steve Ganyard. Steve, what are officials going to be looking for at this point? And can you explain the delay in taking this action?
Yeah, Lindsay, they're going to be looking for the payload. The balloon's been taken care of. It's no longer a factor. But what they're going to look for is the payload that was attached underneath. We saw at least 16 solar panels that would have been powering the sensors that the U.S. believes was beaming data back to China. So you can be assured there's U.S. Navy and Coast Guard ships down below in the ocean waiting for that impact of that payload to start looking for the pieces to put that together to figure out what the Chinese were doing with this balloon over the U.S.
Steve Ganyard, we thank you so much, and we do want to say that this video that we're looking at right now is courtesy of Fox News. Be sure to stay with ABC News and abcnews.com. I'm Lindsay Davis. We'll be back later with World News Tonight.